Okay guys, so here's what we got. Let me get my camera situated. We have the back panel, 38 rows on the back panel. And then we have the two front panels. Both of them are 38 rows as well. So I want it to be inside out while I do this. So this is, let me find my good side. That's my good side. Okay, so I want it to be inside out. The bottom here where you started with your chain, make sure that's at the bottom. And we're doing it inside out, so let's see. I'm gonna make sure the chain is at the bottom. That's my good side, so I want to do it that way. You want it to be inside out. And this looks like, what the heck? It looks like I went up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. Okay. This looks like it's like 38. Let's see, what did I do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. I used the same, I must have used a tighter tension on this one. That's what happens when you put something down. Anyway, it's a whole getting longer than the other side. I don't know what I did. Same thing there. This is 38, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38. Okay, well, it's a whole thing, a whole 2 rows, and then this one's 1 row. So, you know, your tension could, that's crazy. Okay, well, I'm gonna take 1 row off of this one. So you just have to adjust a little, I guess. I don't know where I went wrong, but I used a 6mm on the back and the top, but I was at the pool when I did so I just got my tension messed up a little bit. So I'm just gonna take 1 row off this one. Because I'm not redoing the whole thing. And it looks like I have to take 2 off of this side. That's crazy. So y'all just go. I can't pause it. I'm glad I didn't tie this in. Or I'll get my grandson to edit it. Alright, so I'm going to take that 1 more. I had to take 3 rows off this one. Who knows? I might have heat stroke right now from being in the pool. So either way, it's fine. Make sure it's inside out and that both sides match evenly. And if you don't do it all in one sitting, your tension could just be messed up. I've had a lot going on with my dog being sick and at the vet. Come on. I probably could have cut that off, but whatever. Alright. So, I'm going to do a yarn over slip stitch. I'm going to show you that and the single crochet. See which one you might like. So as long as it's inside out. I've got it still attached. So I'm going to put my hook through the top there. And through the top of that chain. Just make sure it's even. Okay, well I had it, okay. So if you're gonna single crochet, say it across, just pull through one, if you can get it through, and chain. So a single crochet will just put it straight back through there. Yarn over, pull through, and yarn over and pull through two. Now just make sure that they're lined up all the way across, and you'll just single crochet in the next stitch, single crochet in the next stitch, just making sure that you're staying even all the way across. If you want to just do the single crochet. Now what I like to do is I like to yarn over for a yarn over slip stitch. Go through the next stitch, yarn over and pull through, and you have 3 on your hook. Just yarn over and go through those 2. That's what I like to do because it makes it not, well, I'll show you. So here's 4 single crochets, and then here's the yarn over slip stitch. You yarn over, go through your 2 on the top, yarn over and pull back through. And you have 3 on your hook, just pull it through those 2. So yarn over, go through the next stitch, yarn over and pull through. You have 3 on your hook, don't yarn over, just pull through. And it makes it, see how the single crochet stands up some? So, but I wanted to show you both methods. I'm gonna do the yarn over slip stitch. So I'm gonna go through. Actually, I think I'll just yarn over like a standing yarn over. Go, that first chain is a little difficult. Yarn over and pull through. Well, I messed up somewhere. Well, we'll just start with the slip stitch. Okay. Yarn over and go through the same stitch. Yarn over and pull through, and you have 3 on your hook. And just take that last one and pull it through those 2. Come on. The first one's a little bit of a doozy. You can do it, girl. You can do it. Just relax. Alright. I'm going to yarn over. I got my finger through there so I know how many stitches I got. I'm going to yarn over and go through the next. Yarn over, and I have 3 on my hook. Don't yarn over, just take that last and pull through those 2. Keep it tight. So yarn over, go through the top of these 2, yarn over, pull through, and then take that last one of those 3 and pull it through. So I'm going to do another one. I'm getting split yarn here. And this is how I'm going to yarn. I'm going to do the sides. I'm going to yarn over. And you can also just sew it up with a blanket stitch, whip stitch. whatever you want to do. But I want to finish this so I can show it to you. I'm going to yarn over. I don't really know what it's called. I call it a yarn over slip stitch. Yarn over, go through both of the top loops, yarn over, pull through, and then pull through those two. So just seam it up however you're comfortable. But I like this one of everything I've ever done, other than, you know, when I do the join as you go. Okay, making sure I'm staying on track. Yarn over, go through the next two. Yarn over, I have 3 on my hook. I'm just going to take that last one and pull it through. Making sure I stay on track. And once I have these together, I'll either have 4 or 5 in the center for our neck. Like I said, I'm making this as I go from my picture that I showed y'all. So yarn over, go through the top 2 on both sides, yarn over, 3 on there, pull through those 2. And I'm just going to do that all the way. So far I'm doing good on the 10-hour cardigan. So the back took me 2.5 hours on this one, and the front took me 1 hour on each side. But I was distracted, I was at the pool, so that's 2.5, 3.5, so 4.5 hours, that's all so far. But each arm is going to take about 1.5 hours because we're going to do a full sleeve. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4.5, 5.5, 6.5, that's 7 hours. And then the last one I finished at 8.5, but I had it as a 10-hour cardigan. But shoot, if I keep doing them all in 8 hours, I might have to change my name to it. All right. Make sure I still on track. But if you do make it, let me know how long it took you to make it. Okay, so I got that one chain right there left, and I want to make sure that I get it. So I'm going to put my hook through there, and then my next one. Oh, I forgot to yarn over. Gosh dang it. Okay, now at the end, I'm going to just chain. I'm going to cut my yarn and pull it through. And before I seam up the next one, I was going to show you what it looks like. It's a nice join. It really is a nice join. It's a nice join. Okay, so that's how you seam up. And I'm not gonna do this side over here. I'm gonna go ahead and seam up the sides. So I don't have my stitch markers with me. Let me go this way. So here's the top, and it's still inside out. And I made a little bow there. But what I want to do for the medium, I don't have my paper in front of me, but I wanted to leave, I believe, 8 holes. So that's 1. I want to go on both sides. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And let's see, that'll be good for a medium. If I do 9, That's an awful big. Oh, I don't know if I want to do 8 or 9. So 8 is 8 and 16, and I don't have my paper. 8, 16. But I don't want to have any problems. Let me see. Yeah, see, that's really tight. Well, we're just going to do 9. I'm going to do 9 for right now. And I don't have a stitch marker, so I'm just going to start with my yarn. Where's the end of it? So this is an unprofessional kind of tutorial. Okay, so I'm just going to put a slip knot on. Keep my place marked. If you have a stitch marker, put one on each side. Oh shoot. I probably got heat stroke from being outside. Alright, so what I want to do is make sure I still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, I'm going to make sure I have 9. So I'm just going to put my yarn in there and make a single crochet. Alright, let's see where we are. We got that there. So I'm just going to go ahead and just single crochet down the side. You can yarn over and do it that way if you want, but I'm just doing all the different seaming methods that I can think of. So I want to put, I think I want to put just wherever I can evenly 2 in each space. Let me see, I kind of got a little mixed up there. Okay, if we keep our spaces together. Oh boy, this is the worst tutorial ever. Okay. And put a, I want to count how many I'm doing here. So that's 3. Keep your spaces together. So I'm just going to do 4, 5. How's that looking? Oh, I don't like that. Oh, I don't like that at all. Okay, so I am going to sew it up. So whenever you do it like this, sometimes the sides just look really wonky. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And the reason for that is because there's no set stitch over here. So I'm going to find my needle and thread. And I'm just going to whip stitch because it'll make it look better. So if you find that you have a wonky look, just take it out. It ain't going to hurt anything to redo it. Seaming the sides because there's no set stitch, this would be a lot better most likely. Okay, so I want to start in my 9, so I'm just going to whip. Alright, so I'm just going to, hopefully I got enough there. So I'm just going to whip stitch all the way down, try to get it in as much in each stitch as I can. And this will look a lot better. Try not to go around the post, try to go in the actual stitch. Okay. And just whip it all the way down. You know, seaming them all up and stuff like that is probably another hour. And then doing the ribbing. I think it's still going to fit in the 10 hours 100%. But I was trying to make it an 8-hour cardigan, but I don't think that with all the details and stuff, especially if we wanted to add a hood. So my videos, I try to just keep them raw. You can see what it's really like. Some of those perfect videos probably are just like this before they edit. Anyway, I'm doing this whip stitch and I'm hoping that's going to turn out looking good. A blanket, and the invisible stitch would probably be better, but I don't know because of the way. Let's just whip it. Now, I do have another pattern. I was trying to make this one easy, but I have another pattern where I'm going to do it next, where we don't have to do any sewing. We're just going to do the whole thing, the back and the sides, in one piece. The problem with those, sometimes they flare out on the side, so it's hard for me to figure out when I'm doing it. I need to start writing it down. But if you do a back loop, half double crochet in the side that's going to turn, it makes it where it kind of folds over naturally. So whenever I get to that part, we'll figure it out. If we're supposed to back post or front post, back loop or front loop when it's inside out. Because I think it's back loop when it's right side out, but we want to seam them inside out, so it'd be front loop. Well, I don't know. Don't listen to me right now. I think I got heat stroke, like I said. It's okay, we got to finish this here old whip stitch. And then we'll start maybe I'll do another part for the sleeve, because this is already 22 minutes. Alright, just make sure you keep them even as best you can when you're whipping it. And I got a little bit of a kink right there, but I'm gonna keep going. What, honey? Boy, this is a bad video. I might have to get your editing skills. This is raw footage. So write in the comments what stitch you use to seam it up, and maybe I'll try that before I actually write a pattern. Okay, so I'm put that in my last stitch, make a little knot, and then normally I would just sew it in, seam it in, but I'm not going to just yet because I don't know if I want to take that out. Alright, so now let's turn it inside out. Where's my... let's turn it... get rid of that. Let's turn it over. Let's flip it right side. Oh, it looks good. Oh, that's my end. Let me go ahead and tie that off. I didn't seam it in, but let me well, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. All right. So this is what we're looking like so far. It's seamed up. It looks good. I think my phone's dropping. All right. So everything's a hot mess up over here. All right, so I didn't do this side yet, but so now this is our side. We have it seamed at the top and on the sides, and we have our arm. And whenever I put this side on, that's gonna leave us 1, 2, 3. Okay, so 4 spaces and 3 chains. So that'll be good for a medium neck. And then we'll do our ribbing around like that. So our shoulders, our sleeves, what we're gonna do is, with it right side out, and we have our 9 right here, which we seamed up. So we're going to, let me pull this through. Let's just go right here for now. I'm going to slip stitch. And I wanted to put it right here, but I forgot to seam that up. So we're going to go over here to the left, and we're going to attach our yarn, chain 2, and put 2 double crochet. 1, 2. And then we're going to skip to the next one and put a cluster, which is 3 double crochet. And to the next space, it's 3 double crochet. And to the next, 3 double crochet. And then to the next. So if we did 9 on each side, that should be 18 around. Okay, so let's keep going. Let's put 3 here. And 3 in the next. And we're coming up to our seam. So we're going to put 3 in the next, right before our seam. And let's count how many that is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let me see what we're going to do here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so I guess we're going to put 8. Okay, so that's 8. And so here's the next stitch, but that's way far over, so I'm going to put one right in the center where we have our seam. So I'm going to open it up and put 3 right here. Alright, and then I'm going to put 3 in the next space. So remember, we had 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2 when we were making our, so I'm skipping those 2 right there, the 2 right there. So I'm going to go in this space right there. I'm going to skip those. So it looks like I'm going and doing a cluster in every space where I had only did one, the chain 3 going up. So 3 double crochet cluster there, skip that. Put it in the space. So long as you have it evenly across. Looks like I'm going to have 16, 17, 18. Because I have 8 on each side, and then I added 1 here at the top, and I'm going to put 1 in at the bottom there. So evenly get you 18 in there. And that's like for a large cardigan and a medium here. Okay. And here's where we started. And I didn't tie this in, which I should have. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and I'm just going to knot it for now. Just going to pull it through and make a knot for now. That way it's closed in. All right, so our last one I'm going to put right here where the seams come together. 1, 2, 3. And we just want to make sure that we sew that in real good. All right, so let's count what we got. We need 18. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, yay. So just evenly 18 across. And then what we'll do is slip stitch to the top of the chain, chain 2, and we're going to put 2 double crochet kind of back in that space. It's kind of like working backwards just a little bit. And we'll just do a granny cluster all the way around. You can continue to go in the round if you like, or you can chain each time that you go up. I'm going to chain each time, that way I can keep track. And we're going to do 21 inches. So when I come back on my next video, I'll be able to tell you how many rows that I did. But as you've seen, my tension is different every time. Like if I put this down and I come back, so I want to do 21 inches before I put my cuff on. So we're just going to keep going around and around. I'm probably going to do 15 and measure. Problem is I don't have a measuring tape over here, so I'm kind of house sitting, so I'll probably finish it tomorrow when I'm at home and I have a tape measure. But you'll want to do 21 inches. If you already know you have short arms, then go ahead and, my yarn ran out anyway, go ahead and make it 18 inches, but 21 is the average. And then until I see you again, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the other side on and seam up and finish the sleeves so I can show you what all we did there, okay? All right, thanks for watching.